Hello, chat. Hope all of you guys are doing well. Sure you guys noticed I didn't stream since last Saturday. So basically what happened, as most of you probably know, I've been having issues with my internet, being sort of, spotty and cutting out, mainly in the evenings. So, had a tech guy come out on Monday, and I was thinking, that might solve the problem. He was like the second tech guy I've had out in about a month. So, brought the tech guy out here. He looked at everything, was like, yeah, everything looks good, and he seemed relatively confident that the issue was going to be basically like the pin connection that was coming out of my wall, like the cable outlet there. So it's like, yeah, this is probably an issue. I'm pretty confident about it. I think he said like 90% confident. And I'm like, oh, okay, sure. And in my head, I'm like, I'm not confident about that, but I'm like, hey, maybe he's right. He's the professional. He probably knows best. So he does that. He leaves. And then literally about an hour after he leaves, I have trouble again. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna call Spectrum. I call Spectrum, I tell them what's up. I'm like, hey, I've had like, 2 tech visits out here. I've called multiple times. I've changed out the router. You guys have changed out the modem. I've literally changed out my Ethernet cables. I know it's a Wi-Fi and a wired issue. I would like to get this escalated. And so, uh, the people on the help support people, on the phone are like, okay, sure, let me like, talk to my manager. So I like get put on hold for a couple minutes. Manager comes on, and it's like, yeah, I've seen we've done like, a lot of stuff here for you, and it hasn't fixed the issue. I'll pass you along to like basically what I assume is a higher tier of support, or like another manager or something. So I'm like, okay, thank you. So, get put on hold again. And I have, let me choose my Pokemon here quickly. So I get put on hold again, right? And I'm like, okay. Guy comes on, super nice. He's like, hey, I'm gonna, tell regional to call you, and I will call you back on Thursday just to check it. And he's like, regional should call you like basically within 24 hours. But they have until Thursday to call you, and I'll call you back and make sure they've called and everything. And I'm like, oh, that's wonderful. Thank you, sir. And we hang up. So this is like super late on Monday. So I'm like in a good mood now. I'm like, okay, we got it escalated. It sounds like they're looking at, they're planning on, looking at more, node data and maybe line data rather than just what's in my apartment, which is where I think the issue is. So I'm like, okay, things are looking up, right? So sitting around on Tuesday, waiting for the person to call. Morning goes by, no call. Afternoon goes by, no call. It's, after 5. I'm like, okay, I guess they're not calling today. I'm thinking in my head, maybe, they're just super busy and they will call me tomorrow. There's always that chance, right? So I go to bed, they didn't call on Tuesday. Wednesday comes by, they don't call in the morning, they don't call in the afternoon, it gets past 5, I'm like, okay, they're not calling. I'm pretty pissed at this point, because I'm like, they're supposed to call. I'm like, okay, I could, call Spectrum again, and be like, hey, what's up? I'm supposed to like get a call from a regional, but it's like already late, and I'm gonna like, I just get the late people. I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. So I'm like, the guy will probably call me tomorrow, right? I'm assuming the guy will call me. Everything will be good, and I can like basically complain and be like, hey, Regional didn't call me, and he'll, get on them and have them call me. So, Thursday comes by, and I'm like, okay. I should get a call from this guy. Morning goes by, I don't get a call from him, and I'm like pissed at this point. I'm like, okay. I don't think he's gonna call. Like, my hopes are low. So I go online, I file an FCC complaint, and I basically in that message, put in, hey, I've spent all this money trying to like upgrade stuff on my end. I've, upgraded the router, they've replaced the modem and everything. Everything in my home has been replaced. I don't think it's an issue here. They still haven't fixed this issue. And I also put in, I was supposed to get a call from Regional. They didn't call me. Please help. So, with the FCC request, because it's like technically an informal request, you're just complaining to them, one, letting them know there's an issue, and two, they're just going to not do that much about it. But so they send it off to Spectrum same day. So now Spectrum has 30 days from Thursday. So I guess they probably have until July 18th, right? Yeah. July 18th to write back to the FCC about how they actually like have fixed my issue somehow. So I'm assuming next week sometime I will get a call from them. At least that is my hope. That I am able to get a call from Spectrum where they actually, listen to me and check these things and get this issue fixed. So as of now, long story short, my internet is not fixed at all. It still has issues, but it is possible that in the next few weeks it will get fixed. I guess it's also possible it never gets fixed. So I will just have to, wait and see what happens there. But my fingers are crossed that because of the FCC request, they actually do something with a bit more urgency than they have been. Or, if they can maybe look at it and explain, oh, there's no issue here. If that's the case, I'll be perfectly fine too. But yeah, I've not been a happy camper, to say the least. Yesterday I didn't actually have any issues with my internet, surprisingly. Which, that's a good sign at least, but I think that was more just because I didn't have wasn't doing anything that like required a good internet connection. Like I was mainly playing single player games and listening to YouTube, and unless my internet goes out for actually like significant amount of time, YouTube will not like register an issue. So hopefully, yeah, like I said, hopefully next week I get a response, everything goes well. Just have to wait and see at this point. And yeah, if you notice any like long frame drops or I'm offline randomly during the stream, it's because of the internet issues. In more exciting news, I guess, had an interview yesterday. This was like just an interview I'd gotten from, you know, a recruiter randomly on LinkedIn reaching out to me, being like, hey, we think you're a good fit for this job. And it's not a job I'm like crazy about. I'm like, ooh, I super hope I get this, but it's like interesting enough that I'm like, okay, I'll, hear them out, and if I did get to the point of like getting an offer that like seemed good, I'd probably accept it. But this interview was like, I think that it was like a third-party group because he wasn't affiliated with the company I was actually interviewing for. So it was a bit weird. And I also haven't done a interview in a pretty long time. At least one that's over, Google Meet. So basically a video interview. So it was my first time getting an experience of them like using AI stuff in the interview. They had it's just like an AI note taker, but it was like really weird because like I joined the call, no one's there yet, obviously, because I tend to join calls a bit early to like show that I'm good and an on-time person. So yeah, I join, nobody's in there. I'm like, okay, I get my camera set up and everything. Things are looking pretty good. And then someone joins, I look who joins, and it's like AI note taker has joined, and I'm like, uh-oh, is this gonna be like a purely AI interview? And so I'm like, uh-oh, that's a bit awkward. But then like an actual guy joined, and he was like the one, doing the interview, and it was basically like almost like an HR interview, but it's like the next round is technically with the actual HR manager if I get there. This is almost just like a feeler interview of like, do I have any experience? And I feel like I do have lots of the experience they're looking for, but it's all mostly just when I was in school and classes. It's not not like what I do as my current job, which is like my biggest issue in general with finding the type of job I want currently. So I don't know. They said in about a week or two I'll hear back on whether I made it to the next round. I'm also just really bad at interviews. I'm not good about talking about myself. It's something I've never been good at. And honestly, like, part of the reason I started streaming is just to get better at talking. But it's not really the same for an interview. Because, like, here I'm, like, just, comfortable. I'm, casually playing a game, chilling. And doing an interview, I'm usually pretty stressed. Even if it's, like, a job I actually, like, don't care about at all. I always just get nervous during interviews. And, like, they'll ask a question and I won't have, like, a perfect, answer for it. Like, they'll ask, oh, have you ever done work with this? And it's like, I haven't done anything, like, directly related with that. But it's like, I know I have, like, some experience, with, like, school and stuff. So it's like, yeah. My brain just, like, short circuits and I, like... And I'll, like, explain it, but I feel like I almost over-explain. Where it's like, I could just say, for example, he asked me, like, when have you had to, basically say something technical to a non-technical person? And I, like, gave an example of how I had basically a statistical consulting class in grad school. But it's like, I could have just left out that it was, like, in grad school and been like, oh yeah, I've explained statistical concepts to people outside of statistics where they, like, came to us with problems. It's like if I had, more time to think about it, my answers would be better. I'm just not someone who's, like, good with random questions off the top of my dome. So it's very difficult for me to, like, do interviews. Plus, I'm just bad about, like, I guess bragging about myself in general. Like, I don't think anything I've done is, like, anything, like, amazing. So I'm not good at being like, oh yeah, I've done, this. I'm just more technical and I, like, give boring details about things. So makes it hard to move on in interviews when I'm not, I wouldn't say well-spoken is the correct word, but I definitely, am not the most outgoing person and make myself probably look as good as I am for these positions. But luckily, since it is just like, a recruiter reaching out to me, if it doesn't work out, I'm not going to be super bummed. And again, it's always just good practice. I haven't done interviews in a while, so I'm like trying to get back into them. Should probably start applying for more jobs, honestly. But applying to jobs was always bad, and these days it's even worse than, it has been. Because of all the AI stuff. You'll just apply to a job, but there's literally thousands of other applicants to that job all using AI to write their stuff. And there's AI agents doing everything. It's just a real mess. This dojo is probably too slow, but there are no other good Pokemon, so we're just gonna go with it. Yeah, Magical Leaf isn't doing much here. Oh, he used Bullet Seed. That's nice of him. Maybe we can crit. Oh. Electabuzz is throwing. I think it knows that it can, like, survive another hit, but now it's gonna spark me and kill me. Yeah. It's just buttering me up. Hello, Melee. Ah, yes, Yik Yak. I had remembered, but I was sort of waiting for you to come in to tell that story. So the reason I even was thinking of Yik Yak was I've been, like, watching The Yard, which is Ludwig's podcast with, like, a few of his friends / co-workers. And I've started from, like, the beginning, so I'm on, like, super early episodes. And they brought up Yik Yak, which, if you don't know, Yik Yak was a like, mobile app that was almost like a forum for talking to people who are, like, in your area. So it was super popular when I was in college for, like, the year or two it was popular. And I was like, okay, I'll join Yik Yak for fun. Why not? Because it sounds interesting. People would post funny things on it. And, I'm like, okay, I'll post. And I can't remember all the details. But for some reason it was like, I feel like someone was I don't know, posting about like they wanted friends or something. I'm like, oh sure, why not? So I like gave my Snapchat over Yik Yak, and then somehow like that became like a meme on the Yik Yak, and basically people would just use my Snapchat to like reply to everything, and low key, it was pretty funny. Like it never even bothered me in the moment how people are doing that, but I'd like get lots of requests on my Snapchat from, random people because my Snapchat name was just like, being given out over Yik Yak. And I sort of regret now. I feel like what I should have done is actually like accept them. Because I think it would have been like fun just to like talk to random people. But I was, I'm not the most outgoing person and I'm sort of stranger danger. So I did reject like all the requests I would get. Which, probably is good, but I probably could have met some like cool people through it if I had actually accepted every single one. I mean, I probably would have gotten some like weird dick pics and stuff. Why, you're not getting any ones and you're the only one here? Because this one's male. That's honestly the main reason. But yeah, it's just like really funny how basically my Snapchat became a meme on Yik Yak for a while. Never even look at the Pokemon gender. I sometimes look at it. I don't always. But like if I haven't done all my like basic names in a day, I do try to sort of keep it gendered. And then like once I've gone through, most of the names, everyone's like gotten at least one, I'll do it randomly. Yeah, I also like met up with a couple people through like Yik Yak. But it was like never anything weird. It was just like hanging out. And I don't know. That app was like fine, but like you said, Mally, it was very much bullying in a way. People would use it for, which was obviously a bit sad. Oh my gosh, I got poisoned. I'm dead. I'm not allowed to use recovery. I don't think I have enough health to get back. Yeah, Yik Yak was a interesting time in college. And I do sort of regret not, just matching with the people on, Snapchat and accepting them. And being like, wow, new people. But at the same time, I don't think I wanted getting, 5,000 dick pics, which is probably what half of them were going to be. People posted nasty rumors and shit. I feel like I didn't see much of that. I mean, we were, Purdue, is an engineering nerd school. I feel like there's probably less of that than lots of other schools, but there definitely was some. I think I probably just, like, looked by it, because it wasn't really something I cared for. This was an engineering school. It's not as good as Purdue, though. Yours is an inferior engineering school, unlike Purdue. Clearly the best. How many people have you put on the moon? Okay, I was correct. I couldn't get back. I feel like you need, I don't know, around 16 or something to get back. NC State is nationally ranked. You realize technically everybody is nationally ranked, right? Like, that's what a ranking list is. Everybody on that list is ranked. The funny thing I find about when I tell people that I went to Purdue is some people think it's a private school. and it is very much a public school. Christina Kachi was just part of this trip, was an NC State alum. I don't know who that is. That means nothing to me. Okay, so you know I meant highly nationally ranked. Oh, I know. I just have to be annoying. I'm the streamer. I have to tease chat. It's my job. I don't think this thing gets out. It might, but it's unlikely. Oh, maybe it does get out? Wow, it actually does get out. Bit on the slow side though, sadly. 9 speed at level 8. It's a bit depressing. She's literally one of the famous ones that just went around the moon. Why do I care about someone who went around the moon when I can talk about the people who actually landed on the moon? You know, like Neil Armstrong, first man who stepped onto the moon. Purdue alum, by the way. Or is it Buzz Aldrin who's the Purdue alum? I can't actually remember. It's one of them. It's one of them, if not both. That was a million years ago? Who cares? Well, yeah, I'm talking about your childhood, Mallory. I thought you would just like reminiscing about the good old days. Trying to relate to my elders, you know? Ooh, a Charizard. Oh no, no, let me leave, let me leave! Oh, so scary. Okay, let me see if I can find a faster Pokemon. Like, I could probably try to catch one of these Walreins. Just so I have a bit of a faster Pokemon. I'll Shockwave you. Just to weaken you up, but of course I get a crit. Okay. Means I have to pivot, but that's fine. I want to pivot anyway. Go heal. You do well to learn how to respect those elders while you're at it. That's what I'm doing. I'm respecting my elders by, you know, bringing up things that happened when they were alive. A very logical thing to do. It's called trying to relate to people. No? No, you don't like remembering when you were watching people land on the moon? Dude, why am I getting so many shift rays instead of Walreins? Just need like a level 5 or 6 Walrein and I'll be happy. That's all I need in life. The shift rays are... Some of them are faster, I think, but they're not as fast as the Walreins, which is why I'm not going for them. Your internet blips just long enough to separate your VODs? No, please, it's so annoying when it does that. Then I have to like upload 2 videos. Okay, hopefully this doesn't crit. Okay, apparently it just kills without a crit. It's like good to know. Guess I'll like a wing attack it then? No, I don't want a level 31 game. Ultimate invalid run. It's not how it works, luckily. As long as you pivot on the same route, you're good. Like, if I'd already caught a Pokemon here, and then, like, you know, killed something, it would be invalid. But since I'm allowed to pivot here, it's fine. Yeah, we're gonna wing attack it. Now we're gonna throw a nut ball at it because it's water type. Congrats, Mallow. You're a Walrein right now. So you're not going to be a Walrein for long. Especially this Walrein isn't very good. Very fast though, which is what I was looking for. Man, it even has sturdy. If this was like later gen sturdy, it would be great. Cause for pivoting. Because I would know for a fact it wouldn't die in one hit. We're looking for level 8 Charizard, by the way. But now you're level 10, so stronger than you should be for the area. Yeah, but that's why you pivot. It's not like I'm catching a level 10 or that my level matters. Okay, I actually have nothing I can use, because if I use Thrash, I'll be locked into it. So I just gotta throw Pokeballs and pray. Oh, we're so good, dude. First try. Congrats, you're Charizard now, Mallory. And we're gonna hope you're a good Charizard. Yeah, you're a pretty good Charizard. I'm happy with this. You actually have good moves. You have Sludge Bomb, which is really good. You have Aerial Ace, which is amazing because you're part flying type. Mega Horn's decent. It's just a bit low accuracy for my liking. Other than that, good. Your speed's where I would want it to be. Wish you were not a split attacker, but you know, that's fine. Maybe we'll get a good fire move and then we can use both of our abilities here. We'll Aerial Ace. Why? Why do all these Pokemon have Poison Fang? What's going on with that, man? Is Bug super effective against Dark? I'm gonna look that up. I can never remember Bug typing. I think it is. Okay, yeah, Dark is weak to Bug. Little slow? It's not slow. Okay, we're dead. Wow, why was that Mighty Anna faster than me? And I'll try to make it back. Don't think I can on 12. I think we would have been fine if I hadn't gotten hit there. Or, you know, if I hadn't gotten fucking poisoned, which is insanely dumb. 2 runs in a row, we just get poisoned on the very first attack from the first trainer. We're walking carefully here. Spinning this grass just to make it as good as possible. Don't think it matters though. Yeah, sitting on 9 health here. Maybe. My hopes are not high. Yeah, it's looking bad. I think you need like 16 health. Yep. Unfortunate. What would we have learned? A way to see. I don't know if there's a way to see, because, like, you know, we're not dead normally. Yeah, whatever. It's a dead run. Oh, that sucks, man! History is just, past stuff. I did click it, but it was just showing, you know, what I had already learned. Yeah, it was a good one. I get so unlucky with poison, dude, and just status effects in general. It's actually insane how bad my luck is with them. Oh, why does this thing... If this thing didn't have negative speed nature, it might be okay. Now let's give one to Kumquats. It's just insane that I got 2 in a row where I get, poisoned 2 in 1. And then I had to get outsped, which was even more unfortunate. I might get out here. It's gonna be close. Should get out, though. Yeah. Speed's like okay, but it's not great, and it's not like any of my attack stats are amazing, so... I feel like I'd probably get chipped down at some point if I try to run this. Yes, a cute little Pikachu that we will not be catching. Have you ever watched Melee, the Yard or the Yard D&D? Any of those podcasts? Oh, I'm a champ. Signal Beam's pretty good. Flail sucks. What are your other moves? Octazooka? Yeah, that's a decent move set, honestly. Possibility, at least. No, but I see a thumbnail, no what does it? Yeah, I was talking earlier about how I've been watching it, you know. And... like, the actual Yard is okay. Like, I'm enjoying it, but, like, they do make too many, like, crude dick jokes and stuff for my liking. I don't know if it's gonna get any better. I mean, it might not. They might, you know, cut that out after a while. Who knows? But the Yard D&D is, like, super good. I find that one very entertaining. You know, I'm gonna try to catch this thing. Look at that, I get paralyzed from Spark. Classic. None of my balls are catching. Please, let me catch you. Thank you. I don't know if this thing is good, but it has potential, I believe. Oh, it's very slow. Okay, that's unfortunate. Insane special defense, though. Holy, 37. Normally, balls not catching is a good thing. Oh, that is true. As a guy, I can definitely say catching your balls is not a fun experience. Gonna spam heal bell until you wake up and do something useful. My god, stop just going to sleep, you stupid boys again. How am I running from these things? It's concerning. You know, I'll go with them at... Oh, I don't have balls. Okay, but I didn't run a few times, which means it's at least faster than me. Alright, boys, let's go get our balls. We'll get 5 of them. And yes, I'm saying it that way on purpose. Okay, maybe Blaze... Oh god, you have Parasol. It's terrifying. Okay, looking for a level 8 Machamp. Blaziken's moveset's too bad, and he scares me. Hate Perish Song, man. Vampires, I don't think the Machamps are very fast, but clearly I'll just get lucky, right? And get one with, like, you know, a speed nature. Then they'll be, like, approximately the exact speed I want them to be. Stop. Tail Glow is insane if it happens to be, like, actually quick. Because then I can, like, just Tail Glow Octazooka and get through most of the game. Well, stop. Pivoting the worst part of Kaizo. Because you have to do it. Oh my god, it is a Blaziken as the level 8. Of course it is. Can't possibly give me them a champ again. There we go. Okay, 100% chance to catch. What? I bought... What? Hello? Is my game glitched? I bought 5 Pokeballs. What? Huh? Excuse me? Why don't I have my Pokeballs that I bought? I mean, I must have backed out, but I swear I bought them. I don't remember how much money I normally have. I think I bought them, though. And I'll go buy more. I think I bought potions by accident. Yeah, I bought potions. Let's just toss 5 of them. That's what happened. Oh well. It just means I have fewer repels. That's annoying. Now I have to find another Machamp, man. Like, in terms of the actual run, does it matter? No. In the terms of me being pissed off at myself, because now I have to find another level 8 Machamp, it matters a lot. Like, the only time it would maybe be an issue is, in Mount Moon. If my Pokemon's, like, a bit on the slow side and I, like, run out of repels. Huh. That Machamp was very quick, not wanting me to leave. Man, it's so sad this Aggron isn't like a quicker physical attacker. Because it has Brick Break, which is insane. And Horn Attack is okay. In terms of like special moves, Spark is a decent one. It's like its moveset's actually like pretty good, it just doesn't have a good stat line. Oh, level 8 Machamp, where are you, friend? Like, just paralyzed in the corner somewhere from where I abused it last time and then, you know, forgot to have Pokeballs to catch it. Level 6 ones really like me, though. They're around a lot. I just will have to remember to also name it Kumquat. Okay, come on, game. Give me the level 8. Level 8 Machamp to be specific before it, you know, gives me a level 8 Blaziken again. And goes, here, you asked for a level 8. I gave you what you wanted. I keep saying can't escape. Up there's the level 8 Blaziken it's using to taunt me with. We've run into 34 Blaziken at this point, and 37 Machamp. Somehow we've seen like double the level 8 Blaziken compared to the Machamp. There we go. Wow, and I get the paralysis. It was meant to be. Alright, now we name this after Kumquat. Then we look at its stat line and we like get super disappointed because it's gonna be terrible somehow. We'll have wasted half our life looking for it. Could be better, could be a lot worse. I think it's fine, but not amazing. Like, I would have wanted a little tiny bit more speed, but it's good enough. It lost Tail Glow, which sucks. I was hoping it'd lose Flail or something, but we'll run it. See how it goes. Spam Octazooka for now. Ooh, +0 speed. Okay, I think we're in a bad spot. Oh, And then we missed 2 Octazookas in a row. Unfortunate. Yeah, all defense and like nothing else. No IVs and speed. That's unlucky. This would have helped if we had lots of speed IVs. Oh well. Oh, my middle favorite mon today. Here, let me have the thing bring it up. It's Polytoad. Everybody's favorite Gen 2 Toad. This Raichu is not getting out. Going up against a Steel type, which sucks. Otherwise, I would have like ran back and forth for 20 minutes to make return good, but I've like nothing that can hit this guy. Isn't that a baby? No, Polytoad is a... So you know how this, Poliwhirl, right? Which is, you know, sort of the mid-evolution Pokemon of that line? Yeah. So, in Gen 2, they added Polytoad, where instead of, like, the Poliwhirl evolving into Poliwrath. So yeah, you have Poliwag, Lamau. What are the chances? Yep, so Poliwag who turns into Poliwhirl, right? And then Poliwhirl can turn either into Poliwrath or Politoad. And I think he turns into Politoad by, like, he has to be holding the King's Rock when he evolves. So yeah, it's basically just a branch of the evolution that was made. Sludge Bomb, go. Sludge Bomb, go. No poison. And he has Fire Blast. As a fire type. You can't just cheer for Sparky here. Gotta cheer for the underdog. There's 2 Pokemon today, though, that have been fire types in the lab, and they've had Fire Blast. Sparky is your baby? Yes, but that's not specifically Sparky. He has completely different, IVs and would have different EVs if he, you know, got out of the lab. This thing has, again, nothing that can hit a Steel type. Like, Stab Hyper Voice would have been great, but it's Steel type. Is that 2 Regimons? Yeah, it was Regi Ice and then Regi Steel. Yep. It is pretty crazy luck to have 2 of the 3 Regis in there. I think technically if you have like all legendaries, you're like allowed to choose one of them or something. Something weird like that, but I don't think that ever happens. You have Dragon Claw here, but I'll probably just die. Yeah, Drill Peck for Alligator. You were just typing that question. See, I know exactly what you're thinking, and I answer before you even ask. Okay, let's see, left. Okay, that's not good. Oh look, another Regi Ice in the middle. Oh, okay. You just have water spout. That's fine. I don't want to live anyway. Sometimes indeed. Got a Jirachi now. Wow. Jirachi run. Alright, Jirachi, you're the Wishmaker. You're gonna make this one of my favorites. Okay, Sanchu's at least cute. We have that going for us. No, Sancho, you're allowed to hold the Everstone here. Let's start with the super thing. Nice. I'm gonna twin needle it. Hope it gets poisoned. Did not get poisoned. That's unfortunate. I had to hope that it just like kept spamming hell for some reason. Only would have done that though if it had like insanely low attack. Yeah, Marla, you can be the Charmeleon since I know you enjoy your Charizard line. So we Grass Whistle. My Hydro Cannon doesn't do that much, sadly. I don't think we win this, by the way. We Grass Whistle. My Hydro Cannon. Sandstorm's killing us. He wakes up this turn. Oh yeah, we died to Sandstorm. So close. So close, man. Man, we win that without Sandstorm. He just had Sandstorm, which... You know, all that tick damage. Makes it hard. Ooh, Pinsir's good. Get the mic. Now we'll keep the Silk Scarf on for this fight. Anything goes in lab. Oh my god, and he just has Drill Peck, okay. Guess it didn't matter. Man, Pinsir is a good Pokemon to get to. Runs have just been Sag in general today. So there's been so many with potential. And they've all just, had issues. Okay, this is actually an interesting mod. High speed, but, you know, minus nature, which is honestly fine. Got Rolling Kick, which will be good for this fight. There's a chance we actually get out here. Rolling Kick doesn't kill there. That's sad. What a strong Tyranitar. My allergies in general have been doing well, like the past week or so, compared to like 2 weeks ago when I was just like dying from allergies. they've like picked up a little again today, which is annoying. I don't think Snubble gets out. And hope for a poison, maybe. We both have Poison Tail, that's funny. Oh, let's hope for the attack up. Goodbye, Snubble. Oh, ad break starting soon. Enjoy your ads, Marley. You're not gonna miss anything. You'll miss me failing in the lab a few times, I bet. Wow, bird on bird violence is what we're gonna have. Dizzy Punch is probably my best chance. Hope for the confusion. Hydro Pump. That's insane. A Typhlosion. Give it to Mike. Ooh, a levitating Typhlosion. Actually pretty good. Dragon Thing doesn't do anything for me. Maybe Lovely Kiss here, and then we stomp a bunch. Okay, living with a 1 HP, good job. Rock Blast, it's better than Swallow, sure. Stats on this guy are not the best. I'll be honest. Also only level 7 coming out of lab. It's pretty unfortunate. Water moves are the scariest thing for us. Because we have Levitate, so we avoid ground moves. Which is pretty insane. We have Stomp for flinch chance. Just gonna keep this guy. Just gonna run him. Not gonna ask questions. Just gonna remain chill, you know? Yeah, that Farfetch'd had either lots of HP or lots of defense, or both. Ow, Volt Tackle? That hurts. We need better moves. That's what we're lacking right now. We have Stomp, which is nice because we're fast. So we, you know, get the flinch chance every time. Now, Psycho Boost. Oh, this guy has the weakest team ever. Jeez, man. Oh, my attack only went up 1 there. It's a bit concerning. Seems like one of those mons that will go decently far and then just, you know, fizzle out because he won't be doing enough damage. Also running into like the weakest mons ever, so I'm not getting any XP. Only level 14 after beating all these trainers. Oh my god, there's a Polytoad in here. So sad. Why couldn't Polytoad have shown his cute little face? Oh, don't protect yourself. Oh my gosh, this guy's faster than me? Got poisoned, but that's fine. I actually have lots of HP. I love Rock Blast when I get to use it. Oh, Hyper Beam? Ouch. Luckily it doesn't seem to have any attack. Okay, we actually ended up at level 18 after the forest, despite all the bad Pokemon we ran into first. Last two trainers made up for it a lot. Okay, level 19. How our Stomp is carrying us. I get rid of Bullet Seed next. I wish since I wasn't pivoting now, I was just allowed to see what Polytoad's moves were. Might look it up after this run inevitably dies. That's like the first time I haven't taken damage on that trainer in a while. Spore! This guy's cheating. That move's not allowed. Mike's very sleepy, it seems. Stop. Stop. I mean, I'll replace Bullet Seed. Oh, you just happen to have Water Pulse. Okay, that's cool, man. Yeah, now you confuse me. That's great, man. Can you stop? You actually, like, get your defense lowered or something? That would be great. Okay, good job, Mike. Now break out of your confusion. Oh, that's not breaking out. Pure cold? He hit pure cold on me? That's insane. I wasn't gonna learn anything else good. Maybe water spout would have been okay. That's the only other thing I would have like learned that might have been decent. This guy's not winning. Would Politoed have been a winner? No. Super slow. Politoed actually doesn't learn moves, so I'm actually gonna take him off the list here. Should I put on the list instead then? Good Pokemon I can put on. Oh, we'll go Warlord. We like our boy Warlord. Big Warlord enjoyer here. Oh my god, we get a Warlord instantly, see? Blessed. What TM are we missing out on though? Meteor Mash? That sorta sucks, but we're not an attacker, so it's fine. Wait, that made me normal type, you asshole. Darn. Didn't have the moves for dealing with the steel type. Seems to be the story of today. Just running into fire Pokemon with Fire Blast and not being able to deal with steel types. Give it to Prep. This thing has a chance of getting out, so I have to do this legally. It's not getting out. Who am I kidding? Toxic, yeah, I just get thundered. Oh, I get paralyzed actually, and then die. You guys thought I was actually gonna run back and forth for 15 minutes there, didn't you? Sadly, I knew. Knew it was over, man. Get to Sando, I'm not confident on it getting out though. Keep the Quick Claw, you know, just in case. Oh, the power of Sandstream. Power of 10 move speed. Amazing. Okay, this Pokemon sucks. It's too slow, and yeah. That's basically it. Would have been good otherwise, as, you know, insane attack stats. Actually, as Sandstream, it never would have been good, but... We take what we can get. Now let's check this grass first. I never checked this grass. Executor. With Intimidate, that's actually really good. Assuming I don't just die to it. Catch a level 8 one of those, that might be good position for us to be in. Pterodactyl's also pretty good. A level 8 Executor, cool. Hyper Fang at once. A nice crit on it too. Catch Stando here. It's quick and has good attack. Sure. And it has Dragon Rage. So early game might be possible. It doesn't lend many moves. So we're stuck with Iron Tail Double Edge. It's a bit unfortunate. See what else there is. Lickitung, no thank you. Crobat's tempting. So we're trying to scout on the Crobat, that's the question. No, we're gonna keep this. We're gonna feel good about our choice. We're gonna use Dragon Rage enough just to, like, get far. We're gonna get an amazing move at 19. Then we're gonna get amazing TMs from the gym trainers. And everything's gonna be perfect. This one is fast, apparently. Just had to practice using an Iron Tail, you know? Alright, we're making good progress here. Paralyze heal. It's good. Luxury Ball is useless to us. Does not give tons of XP. Interesting. We got our rare candy. There's a chance I burn the rare candy before the gym. I'll be honest. Like if I can't get my level 19. Which, yeah, it's looking like I will not be level 19. Yawn's fine, you're the last Pokemon. Goodbye, Chansey. Oh, I might actually not have to use the rare candy. Rock Slide, perfect. It's better than Psych Up. Okay, my boy does not like his moves that hit 100% accuracy without a downside. Which, you know, is a bit unfortunate, but we'll be okay. When's the next move we land? 31. So, basically after Mount Moon. But we will get a TM from Brock, so should be good there. Let's see what we get. Aerodactyl. Okay, we're gonna Iron Tail it. Nice, we hit. I'm just gonna kill the Krabby. Nice. Perfect, Jim. And then we should be able to Dragon Rage. Okay, has lots of HP. Just double edge this guy. Okay. Dragon Rage to finish him off. Rock Slide you. Rock Slide you again. Click Dragon Rage a couple of times. Iron Tail this guy. Okay, we didn't miss like any moves there. Perfect. We got through our goal of getting past Brock, which is, you know, always our goal. TM39. Dragon Rage. Thanks, buddy. You know, in all honesty, it could come in handy. It took out Snorlax. Pichu will just Dragon Rage. What if I had like one of the best XP mons and then one of the worst ones in the back? What the fuck? Oh, that thing has rough skin, that's annoying. Man, Double Edge is so good. I wish I had Rocky Head or whatever it is, so I wouldn't take recoil damage. Then this would be an amazing run. Oh, nice Aero Blast that does no damage. Nice Brick Break that does no damage. Actually getting so much XP out here. It's pretty good. So Executor has so much health too. I'm already above 100. Double edge of this guy. Yeah. I do need a fighting move. I need like Brick Break. Oh, hello. We'll Rock Slide you. Okay, we'll fall asleep, that's fine. If you don't do anything, that's good with me. Okay, 2 more trainers. I do wish I had a good ground move. That's like... Missing, like, fighting is what I want the most, but I also just want a good ground move. Honestly, none of my moves I love. I mean, Rock Slide's probably the one I like the best, because I can deal with flying. But it's like, Dragon Rage has fallen off by now. So it's not amazing. Rock Slide has a bit of a mischance, you know, which is unfortunate. Then Double Edge does recoil damage, so I can't use that much. Then Iron Tail has insane mischance. It's like, the only moves I love right now are Rock Slide. I had to like choose one. "24 repels. Get out of here." Nugget. King's Rock. Running into lots of those after talking about Polytoad. Let's Dragon Rage it. Oh my god, I got self-destruct. That's spooky. Dragon Rage this guy? Yeah. I'm gonna give you the Citrus Berry. We got fresh water. That's nice. Okay, so this is why I just have to Dragon Rage. I have like nothing else that does anything to him. Same with you, honestly. Ah. Paralyzed. A paralysis heal, right? Hopefully. Yeah, I do. Cool. Little Rock Slide you. Nice. Take this one, thank you. Net ball, not what I wanted to see, but it's fine. Okay, let's see how many people we can fight. Heal me? Oh, heal would have been so clutch there. Yeah, I'm taking so much damage. I have some heals I can use. I have what, a potion? Fresh water. What's my other heal? Oh, I have super potion somewhere. Gonna click that every time I walk by it. Dang, no item there. No, we'll fight this guy, why not? Feel like I do have to be a bit greedy on what I fight and don't fight. Okay, how do I miss twice in a row? Oh, and then he crits me. Okay, that's fine. What would I have learned? Dig? Bad. And then... was not gonna learn anything good. Okay. Good Pokemon, moveset just wasn't really there, sadly. Mill tank, okay. Pretty average stats. I've stab crush claw on this mill tank. That's pretty good. Might just keep it. It's sturdy, so I can't get hit by one-hit KO moves. That matters a little, but not tons. Matters for like the first few levels and like maybe on champion, and that's about it. Otherwise, I'm like ahead in levels, so those never hit me. Alright, mill tank. Fuck. Spamming Cosmic Power, does it have like nothing that can hit me or something? It has Magical Leaf, I'm dead. Please stop clicking, man. Just kill me. Thank you. Dude, Jirachi's rough pull, man. Pelipper. Holy Pelipper. Literally naming this Pelipper slow. That's the slowest Pelipper I've seen in my life. Drizzle Pelipper, by the way, very funny. Okay, I don't think this Pelipper even makes it through the grass, I'll be honest. Oh my god, why does it have to be you? Alright. Gonna go here. Got the parcel, we need to get back to Oak. So run back here. Hoot Hoot's fine. Let me run away from the Hoot Hoot. Let me run away from the Hoot Hoot. Okay, I died to the Hoot Hoot. That's bullshit. Before on with the Overgrow, it would have had Bone Meringue, Hyper Fang, Vice Grip. That's not okay moves. Would have wanted it to have a special move though, which would have gotten Crab Hammer on Koga, but that's low accuracy. Tail Glow wouldn't have been that good. I mean, Ice Punch would have been. At best, I have like 2 specials. Sucks. Another Celio getting to beat up on me, I have a feeling. Yep, Fire Punch Celio. Oof. Flipping me to death. And I have Volt Absorb, that's cool, but... Ancient Power Omni Boost? Ancient Power Omni Boost? Where's my Omni Boost? And then he just kills me with my own Ancient Power. Very cool, man. Voltorb. Honestly, the worst Pokemon out of all of them. We can maybe reversal here and get lucky for the kill. We turned into normal type. Oh, he's speed boost and a lot faster than us. It's sexier. Giving me everything I could have possibly wanted. I got the poison. I got a reversal off turn 1 as well. We're just so outmatched there in terms of stats. Aurora Beam's my best chance? Shadow Ball maybe, actually. I can, like, lower your stats, maybe? Please? Okay, missed his Hyper thing, that's cool. I think now Aurora Beam's actually better. Oh, nope, it's not. Okay, we're just dead to Hyper thing. That sucks. Special attacker, but we go up against a Charmeleon and we only had an Ice move. One thing I always find weird when I look up, basically, you know, music playlists for these streams, is how many always, have, you know, ambiance with them, where it's like, oh, we have light rain in the background, or, you know, background noises, and it's like, I just want the music, please. Don't want all this other stuff. Like, so many that look good, but then they're like, with ambiance, and it's like, no, thank you. Can you just, you know, be either like a giant video of the songs together? That'd be great. Seedot. It's not gonna go well. Silverwind, hope for the boost. Blaze kick, dead instantly. Alright, I'm gonna take a short break, get some water, go to the bathroom, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. Yes, Mallory, I did change to Warlord. It was very... I changed to the Warlord and then I instantly got a Warlord the next run. So it was pretty lucky. More Polytoad? Polytoad just doesn't learn moves, I realized. I like looked one up. And it just doesn't learn moves. Hello, Sando. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Can give you a fret. I don't know if it will get out. Summer sucks. I love summer. Summer's great. Sorry it is so hot for you, though. Oh, thank God for that boon. You wouldn't have gotten out without it. Nah, you're not learning Bard. Gonna be pivoting you anyway. How hot is it in your, place right now? Here it's been like, I think 70s recently. Let me look it up. Yeah, high today is only 80. And then it drops down to like the 70s the next couple of days and then gets back up to the 80s. Looks like end of the month it might touch the 90s a bit. Not too bad overall. There was like one day where it was like 95 outside plus super humid, and that was a bit much even for me. Overall, I have not had complaints about the weather. Baby Whalelord, it was. Little Whalmer. Ooh, a Poliwrath. That's a maybe. Assuming he has good moves. Ooh. Milotic is even better. Let's just Fire Punch it, I guess. Spikes is a bad move. It has Psychic, though. I like Psychic. That's a good move. Didn't do that much damage to me, but... maybe that was just a bad one, you know? Let's Fire Punch you. Got Headbutt. Didn't do much damage. Do have decently high defense, though. Right. Okay, you're higher level than me and you're still not doing damage. I don't like the Poliwrath. You know, what does a Dragonair have? Double kick? Oh, Jesus. No. Go Safari Ball. Okay, it broke out. I didn't realize it could actually break out of it. Every time I've thrown a Safari Ball in the past, it's like been caught right away. So I thought Safari Ball maybe had like a higher catch rate or something. Unfortunate. Dragonair run would be fun if it was... happened to have like a good stat line and then also good moves. Because then, if you got far enough into the run, it would evolve. Ooh, a Jolteon. We did it. We got another favorite. It's very slow, it seems. High attack, though, so it should get out. As long as we don't die in one hit, I think Air Cutter should kill here. Oh, we died our... oh, no, we don't die to Earthquake, but we don't kill with Air Cutter. Okay. That's unfortunate. Can't believe that Nuzleaf had Earthquake, man. Apparently I have a Flood Watch for tomorrow and early Monday. Storms come in. That's fun. I've done Man of Wood and Stone today. We'll give this one to Man of Wood and Stone. We'll see what TM we're missing out on. Sky Attack, that's fine. We just Weather Ball here. Yeah, sheer cold mist, thank God. You know, I have Insane Attack. I think I can just run this Raichu. It's a bit risky, but I think it's probably worth it. Oh, I don't learn moves on Raichu. Maybe it's not worth it. Maybe I was just lying. Go, man. Welcome on in, Mike. Hope you're doing well. I think I'm gonna pivot here. Unless I just died a Solar Beam. Ooh, another level 8 Dragonair. Okay, I can catch this one. I'm just gonna blind catch it. I'm gonna believe. I'm gonna call it Man, which is funny because it's a female Dragonair. You know, Belly Jump, Boomerang, its speed is alright. Has to get to 55 to evolve. We just, you know, we're gonna do it. It's gonna evolve. And then it's gonna be like a Dragonite or something. We're gonna feel good. We start with the Belly Jump. Then we miss our attack. Okay. It's fine. Oh my god, he has Ice Punch. Oh, we're live! Let's go! I thought we would definitely die from that. Boot tops. We have to be greedy. Oh my god, he crits! He has Stab, Cramp Hammer, and crits. Okay, we would have been a Salamence. So let's see, we would have gotten Imprison, which is bad, Arm Thrust is bad, Giga Drain is bad, Sand Tomb is bad. So all these moves are bad. We wouldn't have gotten like any good moves. Would have gotten Fake Out if we got to 61, that would have been good. That would have been our only good move. And we would have been Truant, most likely. Yeah, that would have been a bad run. Imagine getting all that way. You get to 55, you evolve. You know, you get your Dragon Pokemon, which like normally isn't allowed. You're feeling good about yourself, and then you get to see the ability and it's Truant. I think that would have killed me. I would have died. In real life. Would have been sad. Alright, Mike. Give you an Electabuzz here. Got good attack. Yeah, you just have to Mega Kick your way out, I guess. Good job, you Mega Kicked. Okay, Mega Kick's your only move. It's like good. You have insane special defense. Your actual defense is pretty bad. Just sort of the opposite of what we would want. Draw an Electabuzz, which is a decent Pokemon. You have decent speed, you have good attack. See if there's any obvious pivots. Wait, that Manectric did so much damage. What else does Manectric have? Fusion? That's pretty good. Maybe I catch that Manectric? It, like, used Mega Drain on me and did insane damage. And I have insane special defense. I'm gonna look for level 8 Manectric and just gamble on it. Everything seems to be super fast anyway, so... this Electabuzz might not be amazing. Keep. Maybe that was just like some super cracked Manectric. I'm gonna catch one and it's gonna have like the worst stats possible. Hello, Bagon. You're so cute. I wish I could actually catch you. I wish there was some way to make Evo runs more viable without making it, you know, easier for like a fully evolved Pokemon. Is Manectric a rare in here? This is like surprising. There we go. I just throw Pokeballs at it. Minimize. Hopefully it didn't forget Confusion. That's the move I actually want to see on it. Yeah, it's got good special attack, it's got good speed. It's got Illuminate. Ugh. Hate that ability. It's not as good as I thought it'd be, I'll be honest. I thought it'd have more special attack. Gonna look for something else. Holy Marowak. The fastest thing ever. Level 8 Celia would be fun, but it's probably a bit too weak. Okay, this is boring. I don't want to run into Marowak every 2 inches. Oh, a Nidoqueen. Perfect. Congrats, Mike. You get to be the queen you always know you are meant to be. Minus special attack. That sucks. And you only have Volt Tackle. Okay, we will be pivoting again on the last possible pivot here. A Whale Lord. And those are 2 moves compared to my 1 move. It's time to believe in the level 8 Whale Lord. Absol could also be good. Absol is not that good. Wow, level 8 Whaleloid game. Fine, level 8 Absol, we'll just take it. Why not? Okay, it broke out, that's why not. Okay, time to heal, buy a few more Pokeballs, and then not catch that Absol, because Absol is terrible. Well, level 8 Whaleloid, you're in here somewhere. Not level 8 Pikachu. That's level 6 Whaleloids. Go away, Absol. Yay, pivoting, man. Finding so many more Pikachu, man. 17 Pikachu I found. Oh, I guess I found 15 Whaleloid. But the difference was a lot more. I'm just not finding a level 8 Whaleloid. Game knows what I want. It's just not gonna give it to me. Oh, there we go. Alright, Mike is now a Whaleloid. We'll get to see the moveset. Can't really change from him anyway. It's really bad. I guess we can try to look at Route 1. I forget what was there. But I think I'm just gonna run the Whaleloid and let it die. Overheat on the Yanma. Yeah, he mementoed me, that sucks. Sweet Kiss is just better supersonic. That's my poison proc. Please, poison. The needle is refusing to poison. There we go. He's now confused and poisoned. He somehow got through the first trainer. The power of poison. I don't know how you got through there. Sweet Kiss. Razor wind it? I don't know what I do here. It keeps hitting itself, which is what we need. Luster Page is lowering my special defense a lot, though. I was getting like all the boosts. Okay, that's a rat now. Twin needle the rat. Frenzy plant. That'll one-shot us for sure. Look at this, we had like no special attack, no attack, no speed. Just bad overall. Oh, there were like no good Pokemon that run. I caught so many things and none of them were good. But I guess those runs happen, you know. Want one more good run though. And one that made it to Mount Moon today. I don't think you get out of here, Dratini. You have a Vital though, so maybe. Just have to survive a hit, which will be difficult. Yeah. Slam from an Explode. Not gonna survive that. Ooh, a Celio. Now we're gonna go nicknameless Celio. Dragon Breath is my best chance. Ooh, Super Fang, destroy it. Oh my god, and then you have Flamethrower. Didn't get paralyzed, by the way. I hit the paralysis button, it didn't do anything. Good Pokemon. That's a good Pokemon, I'm just not allowed to use it. Don't think this Wigglytuff gets out. Like in Confusion. It's probably my best chance. Ouch. The runs are not running today, you know. Oh, and this is not a matchup I like seeing here. Kuno versus Ho-Oh. And Moltres was like the other choice. Yeah, dead instantly. Who could have seen that one coming? Ooh. Give you a chance here. Let's go prep. Has to survive a hit. It's the scariest part. Oh my god, that thing had fake out. Dude, these stats are bad. Like, honestly, good moveset. But these stats are just, ooh. If I get a stone, I can evolve the Eevee or the Execute. That are here. Doubt I'll get a stone though. Don't currently have one. Let's see. Bright powder. That's not a stone. Breloom is super fast, so I should just be able to check every item. Moonstone is technically stone. I don't think it works on the EV unless they changed it so that it can be an Umbreon. Or, you know, just evolve from stone. Just going to check. Yeah. Doesn't work. Okay, Relicanth is a possibility. Seems to really want to go on the journey with us. Diglett I'm a lot less excited about seeing. Damn, I've went through the whole forest and back and only run into 2 of the Pokemon that are in here. Alright, I'm feeling like they're all encamped so far. We're just checking all the commons in these areas, though. Just to see if there's anything amazing that I can easily be like, I'll catch that. Relicanth is the best, it seems. Let's go with that. Now I have to find the level 8 Relicanth and it's never gonna show up. Because we've run into so many already, it's gonna be like, nah, I'm never gonna pop up. Oh, there we go. Popped up actually pretty fast. I lied. Doesn't Bounce have a chance of, you know, actually doing something? Just Dive Ball it. Dive Ball doesn't, like, auto-catch it. Crazy. This thing sort of sucks. Like, all defense. Means it's time to look for another pivot. As long as it's level 6 and a good pivot, I'll take it because it's the commons are not what I want. Finding a level 8 rare one takes way too long. Into 10 of the rats and ooh, a Wobbuffet. That could be good. Magical Leaf it. Yes, Zap Cannon. Cool, he has Encore. That's fine. Alright, let's give this to Prep. And it is very mediocre. Alright, but there's nothing else good, so we're just gonna run with it. Getting lots of runs where there's nothing I'm vibing with. Probably should have checked in the forest more, but I was running into so many Pokemon and not finding anything. Okay, I've missed so many Zap Cannons it doesn't matter, I like can't win. That was impressive. Impressively bad. Hey, Shenguang. If you're not so demanding about it, I will. Welcome on in, by the way. You can ask nicely and I will, but until then I will not. Sure, I can name that after you. If I get a Pokemon I think will get out, which I don't think this Pokemon's gonna get out of the lab. Only nickname the ones I think will get out, which is, you know, only a select few. I'll probably just name it Shenguang though, because I don't think the whole name would fit. Mau Mau instead. I could do Mau Mau instead if you prefer that. Just gotta get a Pokemon that's actually gonna get out. Okay, never mind. I got a Jolteon and that's reserved for Mallory. But I promise the next Mon that I run into after that will be... I can name after Mau Mau. We're gonna go overheat here. Oh my god, I thought that would one-shot. How does that not one-shot? Then he hits a double blizzard. Dude, I'm so unlucky. Yeah, the rivals just fight me, dude. It's pretty good. Dude, I'm having really bad luck today with the runs. I mean, I did get past Brock once, which, you know, is decent, but... Okay, this I can name after Mau Mau. It has a chance of getting out here. There you go. So this Pokemon's fun because, it cannot get hit by any move unless that move is super effective against it. So there's like a 50% chance. There's a decent chance it just dies instantly, but there's a also better chance the Squirtle cannot hit it at all. Yeah, and I don't think the Squirtle can hit it, because it's using moves that cannot hit it. I'm just gonna spam extra sensory till I get out. The only good thing about this Pokemon is its ability though, so we will be pivoting. Assuming we're allowed to, because we have 9 speed, which is very slow. Oh my god, we got Sacred Fired. Goodbye, Mau Mau. We did not win, unfortunately. I was hoping we could at least get to the point where we could, like, pivot into that Pupatory. Then we could have, like, looked for more, pivots. I killed your Wi-Fi? No, I didn't. The Clefairy did. I was not the one who did the killing blow. That's how Kaizo goes. Oh my god, we got a 3rd Jolteon today. All it takes is Mallory not being active in chat and we like actually get a bunch of evolutions. Dude, we can't learn Calm Mind? That sucks. I mean, Heat Wave's the best here. I don't know if we get out though. Yeah, it's gonna kill me with something. I can feel it. Okay, that was actually pretty bad. I think it has all defense. It doesn't have the attack stats it needs. I need Snom Cynthia, but there is no Snom or Cynthia in this game. This is Gen 3. Cynthia didn't exist until Gen 4. And I don't think Snom exists until even later than that. I think Snom's like Gen 8? I want to say. I don't know the later gens as well. Gen 6, 7? No 6, 7 jokes here. Stun Spore, that's not great. I do like Mud Slap because it's annoying. Either of those moves are amazing. It does evolve though. It's one of my favorite things. So I'm looking for like a level 8 Chansey now, unless I see something better. Oh, that was a Wishmer. That was level 8. Go away, Wishmer. You want a Chansey level 8. It's the other pink blob Pokemon. Oh, Sunflora, why? No. Got into 4 level 8s and none of them have been Chanseys. Yeah, this is the boring part now where we just run back and forth trying to find what we want. So we want it to be level 8 just so it's strong as possible. Like we could catch a level 6 and it'd be fine. I'm literally finding level 8 of everything except the Chansey. Chansey's not even like the rare one in here. Seems to be one of the commons. Oh, level 9 Sunflora, great. Hope no internet issues, thank you. Haven't had any so far. Usually, the internet issues tend to happen the most, like, late in the evening. So, I'm hoping I don't get any. That's sort of why I didn't stream on, Tuesday or Wednesday this week. Because those are obviously, like, evening streams. Would have had the highest chance of having an issue then. Okay, now we do the other fun thing. So you can see how next to where it says level 8 on my Chansey, it says friend. That means it evolves from friendship. So what we're gonna do is run back and forth a ton. And that will slowly build up that friendship gauge. The letters will turn green each time. And as that happens, yeah, I will just yap about life, I guess. No cheesing, cheating? This is not cheesing. It's just gonna get our Chansey to evolve if we make it through the next battle, which... Honestly, with this Chansey, it's like a 50-50 chance. Like, if he doesn't have a good physical attacker, I probably do, but if he does, I just die instantly. So I might be doing this, you know, for like 15 minutes and wasting my time. This probably will also be the last run of the day, since I'm coming up on 2.5 hours, and this will take a while. Because I think Chanseys just take a long time to build friendship, and it wasn't my starter. This is the run. Well, at least in this run, we'll be doing lots of running. I can confidently say that. It's got Flamethrower, which, you know, is a good move, and my special attack is decent. I also have, like Gust and Mud Slap aren't great, but, like, maybe they'll be super effective against something. I have, like, a good spread of moves. That's the one thing it has going for it, but it's like, other than Flamethrower, the moves are pretty weak. Because you can see the power on Flamethrower is like 95, which is good. And then Gust is only 40 and Mud Slap is 20. And then Stun Spore is a non-damaging move. So, it's not very good. Usually we want like 4 damaging moves of whatever attack type we are. We have 25 attack and 20 special attack, so we're sort of a mixed attacker. But what I'm hoping on is that this Chansey will evolve. It'll evolve into some normal type that is higher base stat total than Chansey. So it could be a Snorlax, it could be a Blissey, it could be like a Tauros. I think there's a couple of other normal types it could be. I think there's also maybe a small chance it could evolve into like something completely random, but I'm not sure about that. And I'm hoping that Pokemon that we get is one a bit faster than this one, because we only have 9 speed at level 8, which is pretty slow. And I'm hoping that it is a special attacker so that we can just click Flamethrower until it learns, you know, more moves. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping on. It's lots of hopes. And all those hopes rely on me first getting through the first trainer, which is not a given at all. Especially when we're this slow, because we'll always be moving second. Sort of have to hope that he has 2 relatively weak mons that give enough XP for us to get to level 9. We have the F and the R filled in now. We're making good progress. Like that took about 30 minutes to fill those 2 in, so probably 6 more minutes or so of us running back and forth here. Which isn't too bad. I feel like I've run back and forth for like 15 minutes before. It's the most painful thing ever. It's not going side to side, so it's more interesting. Problem with side to side is that it's like a shorter path. I have to like move my finger a lot more. Between up and down. Which, you know, isn't hard or anything, but it does get tiring after a while. I mean, honestly, just holding down the speed up and run button here tires out my finger. This whole stream, I've just been hearing the person who lives next door to me. For some reason, they're always like going in and out of their garage. And I mean, they have a dog, so sometimes it's like because they're walking their dog. But I don't think that's what it is today, because I've heard them go in and out a lot. They must have like gotten groceries or something and are like bringing them in. Because their doors, their like garage door is super squeaky. So I can like hear it every time it opens. It's pretty funny. Oh hey, we had the eye filled in. So I'm just sitting here talking to you guys, and every few minutes I'm hearing just like squeaking noises in the background. Getting bored of doing the same path. Trying to spice it up at least a little. I'm gonna be doing all this and then I'm just gonna get like a one shot by some fighting move. It's gonna be painful, as it always is when I do these friendship mons. The most painful is always Golbats, because they have a chance to evolve into Dragonite. And I'll always check after I die on one of these mons what they would have evolved into. And I've had it twice where the Golbat like lost on the first trainer, and I checked and it would have evolved into Dragonite. And Dragonite's like normally you're not allowed to catch it because its base stat total is too high. It's 600, I believe, which is, you know, the cutoff. So yeah. But if you evolve a Pokemon, you're allowed to use those like banned Pokemon. The funny thing about Dragonite is I don't even think he'd be like super broken, because like any ice move would instantly kill him. But I guess there's probably like not enough ice moves in the game to like reliably see them in a run. Like you'd have an Aurora Beam, an Ice Beam, and Blizzard, and I think that's basically it. I guess there's like Icicle Spear too, but it's a terrible move, nobody uses it. Yeah, the N and the D are all that's left. Once it finishes, it'll say ready. That's when we'll go fight the trainer, and I'll be honest, probably lose. But hey, maybe we pull off the win, maybe this evolves into something really cool. Maybe it gets us a win. If we do get past and it's like a good Pokemon that we get our run going with, I'll probably go through Brock and call it a day. That's the plan, at least. Still so much. I feel like the end should be filling in at any moment now. It's probably gonna take like a minute though. I don't know if it's coded where it's like the back half takes longer, but it always feels like it does. So normally if you're playing the game, you would get friendship, obviously, like through walking with your Pokemon like I am, but you wouldn't be doing this running back and forth thing. You'd be like winning battles with it, which also like increases friendship. I think going to the Pokemon Center, if your Pokemon's hurt, raises friendship. So that's how you like normally do it, and then it just, you know, get maxed out through playing, and then you would fight a trainer, and at the end of the trainer it would start to evolve, and you'd be like, oh wow, my Chansey's evolving. You wouldn't know when you've hit that point. Since we're doing Kaizo, we have the tracker and we can tell. Now we just optimize it like this the best we can. Yeah, I need a drink of water, but I don't want to like ruin my flow state here of running back and forth. Okay. Predicting in the next minute and a half, we all ready to go. Honestly, I could probably just send it right now, and winning the battle would give me enough. But I don't want to risk it. There's no point in doing that. It's stuck to like win the battle, you know, level up, not evolve, and then, you know, be depressed I haven't evolved, and then like lose on the next trainer, and then like see that it would have evolved into something really cool. There we go. It says we're ready. It's time for the battle. Hopefully we don't just die instantly. Venusaur, that's pretty bad for us, but we have Flamethrower. Oh my god, his Sky attack went so dead. Goodbye. If we had killed in one turn, we would have been fine. We probably would have won. Okay, we had turned into an Ursaring who was faster. Would have gotten low kick, which would have been okay. He would have been an attacker that, he was mixed. Still. Would have had smelling salt. Would have been okay. Wouldn't have been an amazing run. Wouldn't have been bad. But I think I'm gonna call it there for the day. Hit the reset button so we can be on a new seed for next time. And yeah. I most likely will be streaming back on Tuesday. I doubt my internet will be fixed by then, but I'll just risk it, and if it dies during the stream on Tuesday, it dies, and then I'll just have even more evidence against Spectrum. Then I can be like, see, look, it's still having issues. Yeah. I think you missed it, Mike, but I literally did file an FCC complaint to them. So hopefully that gets their butts in gear. I'm hoping next week I hear back from them in some fashion. I didn't have any issues with it yesterday, but I wasn't really doing anything where I would notice if there was like a small issue yesterday. But yeah, so I'll be playing Neo hopefully Tuesday, Wednesday of next week if my internet stays good. And then I will be doing more Kaizo on Saturday next week. I think in a few weeks there won't be a Saturday stream, but I'll let you know when that is. Also, welcome on in, Trish. You caught the very end of the stream, so sorry, but I am finishing up here. But yeah, I hope all of you guys have a great rest of your Saturday and a good rest of your weekend and start to your week. And I will hopefully see you all on Tuesday. Have a good one. Bye.